What is up, Granics? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. In this video, we're going to be customizing the 2019 McLaren Speedtail. So, kind of the reincarnation of the McLaren F1. The McLaren F1 hit a famous top speed of 240 miles an hour. It was 243, but then they averaged it to the 240. And of course, the Speedtail has the same 3-seat configuration with the seat in the center with the 2 seats flanking on either side. And this one has a top speed of about 250 miles an hour. So, I mean, it's not anything crazy, Koenigsegg or Bugatti level, but it's still pretty impressive. So let's go ahead and hop into Forza Vista here and take a look at all the details. So, explode, boom. The trunk opens here, the front trunk. Pretty cool. Alright. And of course, the coolest part of this car. Look at that interior. So, you can hop here on the passenger side, and it puts you right here at the center seat. Oh, that's I mean, that's so cool. You can literally go across the entire, just go from one side of the car to the other super easily. Oh my gosh. And you can be riding in a hypercar with 2 other people in the car, including you. 3 people can experience this car at the same time. I mean, it's just so cool. Again, very similar to the McLaren F1. Alright, let's hop out here, back out of there. Now, there's a rear trunk on this car, but it doesn't open. So it actually has a compartment right there where that cutout is, but on this one it doesn't open for some reason. Now, the exhaust on this car, it's actually not the vent you see there on the top like most of the McLarens. It actually has it, I think the Senna has the exhaust up there, but it actually has it underneath like the diffuser area. So I go into photo mode here. You go under here, see, boom, the exhaust is actually in there. So that's kind of cool, something different. This part up here is just like a decorative piece, I guess, to make it look like it has an exhaust, but it doesn't. From the videos I've seen, it's just a vent. Now, so here's something weird. I'm not sure what's the explanation for this. Maybe somebody knows in the comments, but this car has one of that vent-looking thing, triangle-looking piece. Now, from the photos I've seen online and the videos, I only see it one of 2 ways. I see it with that vent not there, so it's fully symmetrical with that fake looking exhaust tip that's not there, or it has it on both sides, so it has that piece on both sides. So I haven't actually seen any photo or video of this car with it only on one side, which I find kind of weird. So I don't know, maybe it's a mistake they made, or maybe they know something we don't. I have no idea, but that's something I wanted to point out there. As I was comparing photos, and I said there's something that's a little weird here. That's what they did there. I wish they would have done them both on both sides, just so that it looks more symmetrical, instead of just that one piece there on one side. It looks kind of weird, considering everything else on this car is symmetrical. It's just weird that they did that to it. But all right, let's hop on the driver's side here. Oh yes. All right, let's start it up. Oh, a little glitchy. There we go. Nope, that's the horn. I don't want that. I want the starter. Oh, come on, game. There you go. I guess the middle seat configuration is a little tricky for it, but oh my god. All the screens turn on. Look at that. Now, the screens on the corners you see of the dash, those are actually for the side view camera mirrors. So there's no mirrors on this car. It uses little cameras that come out of the door instead. You can see the cutouts for them on the door right here, for those of you who don't know. And when we go outside to drive it, they do actually pop out, and they work, which is very cool. Alright, let's go ahead and close everything up here. Let's go check out the upgrades. So this car, I mean, already has a ton of power. It has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. Most McLarens have that configuration. A smaller displacement V8 with the twin turbos added to it, so make a good amount of power. This one takes it a step further, and it has an electric motor added to that, so has a combined total of 1,035 horsepower, which is just insane. So, yeah. All right, let's go to conversion options here. You can make it all-wheel drive if you'd like. We're gonna keep it rear-wheel drive. That's what it's supposed to be. Engine options. Surprisingly, it does have quite a few, so let's put those on it. Oh yeah. Okay, exhaust. See, there's a difference. That sounds so good. Sounds pretty much the same. Cam should sound different. Let's see. You see? Sounds pretty similar. Okay. Let's keep putting everything here. Twin turbo. What does this change? Bigger turbos. Okay, I like that. Yes, 168 horsepower. Yes, please. Intercooler 22 and the flywheel. All right, this should add up to a good bit. All right, platform and handling. So brakes. So you have the stock brakes, and then you can make them race brakes. So this one moves the. So in the rear, the pistons mounts it frontward, and then here it mounts it rearward. And it also increases the size of the rotor. Interesting. And it removes the little emergency brake one there. The e-brake. Or parking brake, I should say. Sorry, the parking brake one. Now, something I find weird on this. So let me go to this angle. You see it here the best. So if you pay attention to the front caliper, it's right behind the wheel cover. It's in silver. You can kind of see it there. Now, if I go to race brake, watch what happens. Caliper disappears, right? Now, if I move the camera a little bit, you see that peeking in there, the red caliper? They put it behind the brake rotor for this option. I don't understand that. So that's somebody definitely made an oopsie there. One of the developers of the game. Yeah, that's a big oopsie. That's especially on a car like this. So just because of that, I'm not gonna put the brake upgrade. I'm not gonna have my caliper behind or inside of a rotor. I'm not doing that. Alright, springs and dampers. Race springs. That looks pretty good. Rally and drift. We'll do the race. Lowers it a bit. Looks pretty good. Obviously, you can tune it and stuff, but we're not going to do that. You can put a roll cage in it. A roll cage and a Speedtail. Oh my. Okay. Weight reduction. 220 here, and then 571 there. Wow. Almost 600 pounds. Okay. Drivetrain, clutch, race clutch. Barely does anything, but sure, we'll do that. Transmission. I think we'll leave that alone. Same thing with the diff. Okay. And then tires and wheels. Tire compound. We'll do a slick race tires. More grip. A front tire width. So fronts are actually really small. There's 235s out front. I mean, for this being a hypercar. I'm not sure if maybe that's for top speed, you know, less of a contact patch or something. Not sure. I think that's what it's for. I have no idea, but pretty thin tire. I mean, I guess this car is not really meant to be a track car. It's meant to be a straight line car, so I guess it doesn't need, you know, giant front tires like some of these hypercars do that have like 275s up front. But I do want to up it a bit. I feel that's really really narrow tire for a car like this. So I think I'm gonna bump it up to a 265. In the rear though, with all this power, I want the grip. So we have 315 stock. That's kind of a joke with 1,000 horsepower. So we're gonna bump that up to the max 345s. Wheel style. Now this one I find kind of funny. So this car has the carbon covers for aerodynamics on the front wheels. In real life, you can take them off and put them back on, whatever you want to do. And then, you know, of course, the front wheel looks the same as the back. Now, here's the funny thing. You'd think if you'd buy a custom wheel, it would take them off. It doesn't. It keeps the cover with a custom wheel. That's so weird. You know, you'd think it would just take it off, but nope. It's still there. There it is with a custom wheel on it. It's so strange. That's what I decided to do. But personally, I love the stock wheels of this car. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. They look kind of like a turbine look with the kind of like brushed on the edge. I mean, I think it's just gorgeous. We're going to keep that. Continuing, let's see here, aero and appearance. So you have a front bumper option. So it puts a carbon splitter under the carbon splitter that's already there. Okay. And then it puts the canards and a tow hook randomly placed on the front bumper. That looks a bit tacky to me. We're not going to do that. Plus, it's going to decrease our top speed, so we're going to keep this as aerodynamic as possible. All right. Install setup. Let's see what we got. Wow, under 3,000 pounds. I did not expect that. Okay. 1,400 horsepower. That's wow. So That's really good. Alright, let's install that. This is going to be interesting to see when we go off for the drive. I wonder if we can go past the 250 with that setup. We should be able to, if the gearing allows us to, that is. Okay, let's go to the designs and paints. Paint car. Okay, manufacturer colors. You have the silver color, kind of like a silverish blue. And then you have a candy red, really deep red. It actually looks really good. I like it. Then you have a like an dark orange, I guess, almost on the side of red, very different. And then here you have a metallic gray, which looks really good as well. Now I'm gonna do something a bit different. So we're gonna go here to carbon, and then we're gonna do the glossy, well, polished carbon, and then we're gonna go to tint, and then we're gonna go here to hue. We're gonna bring it up to about there. Bring up our saturation. Now we have a really cool looking blue carbon. Brighten it up there a bit. Move this forward just a tad. Look at that. That looks incredible. Just insane how you can do stuff like this in this game. I absolutely love that. So we're gonna hit OK, and then to save it you have to confirm where it says current. So there we go, now it's saved. Hood for this car is that section there, obviously the hood. Right now mirrors, this car obviously doesn't have any mirrors. It has the camera mirrors, so it gives you this message here, which is kind of funny. Paint wing, no wing. It has the built-in flaps like a plane. So that's, you know, makes sense. Paint wheels. I don't even know what happens if you... Oh, okay, it paints the wheels, and of course the cover matches the paint of your body. Okay. Paint brakes. Comes with like silver calipers. Maybe we can do like a blue to match. I'm gonna do a carbon caliper. That's gonna look weird. Well, we still have the color saved there. Maybe we'll do something a bit different here. Like a blue, but not like the same tone. Let's see here. Maybe like a normal blue. And we'll just make it match current. Okay, I can't even tell what that is. Oh, that's still the carbon. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we'll do like a blue. Try to get it as close as we can. Just a bit brighter. I think this is perfect. We'll do that. Window tints. Sure, why not? Okay. Not too dark, though. I think that's good. Okay. Save to current car. Alright. See the way this thing drives. Oh boy. I'm barely giving any gas and it's already spinning the tires. Look at this. Jeez. That's that electric motor. Torquey. Of course, the flaps come up. A really cool thing on the flaps of this car, they're actually, from what I read, I think it's like a flexible carbon fiber or something like that. It's like a thinner carbon fiber, so it's actually, the bodywork is bending when those flaps go up, which is just super, super cool. Absolutely love that. Alright, let's, oh, and the cameras, you can see them popped out there. First person, they do actually work. You can see them on either side. If I drive, see, look at that. So cool. Alright, floor it here. Wheel spin. I can barely control this. Fourth, there we go. Fifth. Sixth. My gosh, this is not slow by any means. Got a long 7th gear. I like that. So our top speed run's gonna be good. Okay, brakes. Oh, turn. Oh my gosh. Wow, sounds great too. Oh, bit of understeer. Back on the road. We're off-roading in a Speedtail. Okay, there we go. Back in first person. That's center seating position. Oh, it's so legendary. Oh my god, so is crashing. Okay. Whoa, please. Turn around. This thing is a handful, let me tell you. I've driven a ton of high horsepower cars. This thing, you gotta know what you're doing with. This is not an easy one to drive. Easy on the gas. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Now we can floor it. Okay. Turn, please turn. A lot of understeer. As you might expect, this car doesn't really have much downforce. It's more streamlined, top speed focus. Alright, here we go. Alright, 250. Already past its stock top speed. Way past it. 260. 270, almost. Went uphill, 270. It's doing this like no problem. 270, 271. 272. Wow, this is impressive. 273. 274. 275. Wow. This is impressive. I mean, 1400 horsepower. I think when we modified the Yesco, I think it was like 1600 or something like that. So I mean, 273, 274. That's not bad at all for a car like this. And I'm sure with a really good tune, you can get this thing going ridiculously fast. And this paint job, this blue in the sun, this came out nice. This blue carbon, I love it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think it looks great. I think it really, really does. Some turning here. Back end coming out. Oh my god. Wow. What a car. What a car. I like this a lot. Really, really do. Man, oh man. What a world we're living in, where they make these ridiculously gorgeous hypercars. Obviously unobtainable for most of us in real life, but you can experience them in video games, which is something nice, and especially in games like this, where with all the detail and stuff like that. Incredible. It really is. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know down below in the comments what car you guys want to see me customize next. I saw a couple comments last video for Speedtail. I kind of scrolled through, and you know, I said, you know what, yeah, Speedtail sounds like a good idea. And great choice for sure. Awesome, awesome car. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.